Well, it's now been about 31, 32 minutes later, and we are going to take the cobbler out and check it. So what we decided is that we will stick it back in the oven. It will continue to cook a little bit, and we turned the oven off. So there will be no more heat. It will be the heat that's in the oven plus the heat that's in the Dutch oven, and we will see what comes about in another 5 or so minutes. So there we go. We'll see you in. So it's 5 more minutes, and we've had it in the oven without heat, without it being off. So we're going to pull it out. Answer Girl can no longer contain herself. So we're going to bring it out. It's been 5 minutes, a little plus. Yeah. The excitement is just coming out of her in all sorts of hiccupy fashion, which is scary. Last time she had hiccups, we've had more views on that particular episode than anything else. So this might be good fortune for us that she's got hiccups. That's what I'm hoping for.
Looks really good.
It is, and make sure I'm getting an overhead view of this. Yes, I am. And yeah, let me get backed up just a little bit. So I got a view of you and the wonderful shot. Okay, well I'm going to zoom back down into the thing, and we are going to, so right now the screen above is right on top of the thing, and we have some dishes. We can have a cup.
Paper plates.
Paper plate. Chinette.
Sure, plastic.
Well, excuse us, our apologies for leaving the screen blank. So we have plates. There we go. Ladle. Allow me to serve you, madam. Now this is all still kind of gooey because it hasn't quite set up yet, but it's going to be wonderful. You can taste it. You can taste it from here.
Start with this.
It's hot. It's going to be hot. Be careful. And here's a view of what's being served. It's the dough is done. It doesn't look like it is because it's all hot and moist, but when we let it set out and it cools, it'll solidify a little bit. We're not letting it get a chance to, because that's how we roll, folks. And we're waiting for it to cool, a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. And I'm not exaggerating.
You're not.
I'll have to say something on the folks, is that this film, right, we're doing, has been fully cleared and endorsed by Answer Girl's parents. I mentioned it as what we were doing, and Answer Girl's father, in particular, Answer Dad, is he goes, so that means there's going to be something to share, right? And I go, probably, sir. I was trying to give him an ulterior motive to remind Answer Girl of our appointment. So I am tricky that way, as all bald Jedi are. I even did this, but I don't think it worked on him. He just wants Cobbler. How is it, Answer Girl? You had it. Want I tell you?
It's good.
The only thing better than a cobbler is when it's done right, to perfection. You get it right at that moment. And I think I think that we got it right at that moment. It's golden brown and yellow, and even along the edges, you don't see any increased carbon footprint, let's say. That sometimes we get when we have a hot spot of charcoal, or yeah, a briquette.
Hot.
Is it hot?
Hot.
Hot. I warned you, it was hot because right out of the oven. Oh my. Whoa. So, to recap, 2 kinds of fruit, in this case, pineapple and peaches. We used 1 big can of peaches with juice, 1 small can of pineapple with juice, another can of pineapple without juice, 2 boxes of Jiffy Yellow Cake Mix, not muffin mix, but cake mix, and put it over the top, spread it evenly, do not mix it, and then we put cut up a stick of Land O'Lakes unsalted sweet butter, distributed it, just evenly spread out.
Even pieces
on the thing.
on the top. And then we baked it.
Even distribution is what I'm trying to say.
Even distribution.
And then we put it in the oven, 375 degrees. And we had there a total of 45 minutes, and close to that, which is what I expected. In a perfect world, it would be between 40 and 45 minutes. If you're cooking outside, it's an art to get the temperature right with the charcoal, because you have some on the bottom, some on the top. And if you get something that looks like this outside, well, you're doing pretty good. You got all your placements and the number of briquettes figured out perfectly. Sometimes I get that, sometimes I don't. But in an oven, you pretty much get it. Well, while we are enjoying the remainder of Cobbler Day, we want to wish you and yours a very Merry Cobbler Day. Merry Cobbler.
Merry Cobbler. Cheers.
Cheers.